Hello, hello, book lovers and friends. Okay, I'm messing with my computer while you guys are still signing on. Ooh, I think we're live. Hey, I'm so excited to introduce myself. My name is Alex Rogers. I am a brand partner with PaperPie, and we're going to have the best time. Now, if you're here on time, go ahead and give yourself like a little pat on the back because, oh my gosh, getting places on time, I have to set like 5 alarms, have it in a digital calendar or a written calendar because I hate being late. Are you like me? Do you just really enjoy being on time? I do, but it takes like so much effort because kids, husband, animals, all the things. So while we're waiting for everyone to hop on, let's just go over a little bit of housekeeping. How does that sound to you? So a little bit about me. I've been a brand partner since October 2020. So yeah, we're going on my 5th year with PaperPie. This is awesome. Back when we were actually known as Usborne Books and More. So fun fact, our name changed at the beginning of 2023. We are the same company. We still have your Usborne and Kane Miller titles that you've come to love and enjoy for years and years and years. But now we have more. We have learning wrap-ups and Smart Lab, STEAM kits, these really cool science and art kits. You can kind of see one peeking over my shoulder back here, and I'll show you a little bit about that. Oh my goodness. So we're going to have a blast. I'm going to show you ways to save money. I'm going to show you specials. We're going to do door prizes. I'm going to show you so many books. And this happens every single week. I have this huge box of books that I want to show you. And we don't have time because we have over 2,000 books, learning tools, puzzles, science kits for babies all the way up to your middle and high school years, and even some things for adults to enjoy. So there's no way I'm going to show you everything. So pro tip, if you see something you like, take a picture, take a screenshot with your phone or device. That way you can come back to it later because I'm going to show things really quickly. But if you're like, oh, Alex, you really didn't hit the nail on the head with my kiddo, shoot me a text, let me know. And this is my favorite part. It's kind of like I'm your own bookshop keeper, and I am here to help your child find their next favorite story. So we're going to have a lot of fun here. So first things first, know the party doesn't close until tomorrow at midnight. If that stresses you out, please just text me. I promise we can work things out. We have flat rate shipping, which is amazing because books are heavy. So you can have as big of an order as you want, and it's $7 flat rate shipping, but we have a way that you can get free shipping. And if you want to know more about our past program because you love PaperPie, text me and I'll be happy to tell you all about it. We're going to play a game, right? Because door prizes are the most fun thing ever. It's called the envelope game, and you have to text me your responses. Yay! So that way everyone can play. There's a prize with every envelope. And even if you're watching this as a replay, you can play. Be sure to text me a number 1, a number 2, or a number 3. And when we get done with the live portion here, I'll let you know what your prize is. Yay! So fun. Now, what else was I going to tell you about before we get started? Okay, so if we're already connected via text, that means you submitted a RSVP, and thank you so much. It really helps me to prepare for tonight to know what you guys want to see. And one of the perks of RSVPing is you get access to our clickable showcase before everyone else. I know, don't you love early access? It's kind of like getting samples at the grocery store. So this clickable showcase has everything that you will need. It has your shopping link. It has a really cool link to the book quiz, which is brand new on our website, monthly specials. I've even got information for a digital catalog, information about all of our chapter books, videos and graphics. And then I have some additional videos that you can explore, which goes either in more depth of what I'm already showing, or it's going to show things that I didn't have time to show tonight. So there's a little bit of everything, even including a slideshow with all the new titles, because you may be a total lover of all things PaperPie and you just want to see what's new. Well, that clickable showcase, scroll until you see new titles and you can see all the new things. Oh my goodness, we're going to have so much fun. I want to tell you a little bit about your free gift, and I'll show you some of these free gifts. Wow, that's a lot of reflection. Oh, I think I've got it. So you can get a free gift. Let me tell you how. So each month, PaperPie chooses 10 titles that can be a free gift with purchase. So for every $50 you add to cart, you can pick out one of those. So if you cart 50, pick one, 100, pick two, 150, pick three. Yes, isn't this just so great? I love that you get to pick, forget discounts. They're giving away free books with purchase. I love that so much. And I wanted to show you a couple of my favorites that are on that list. One of them is Nibbles Shapes, and I grabbed Nibbles Colors. Let's see. And I don't know where it is. Oh, I probably took it to the book fair. Okay, so you see this? Nibbles Shapes. That is the customer special. It's just like Nibbles Colors that I'm going to show you. The only difference is the copy I'm showing you talks about colors, and obviously the special talks about shapes. But they're both set up this same way with Nibbles, this fun-loving, book-eating monster that we all love and enjoy, and he chews through the board book pages, and it's really fun. And chances are you're going to want to get both. They're incredible, but the Shapes is the free gift, and I just love that for toddlers, even preschoolers, young preschoolers. Okay, so have you heard of our flashlight books? They are technically called Shine a Light, but whenever I go to book fairs, the kids like to call them flashlight books. I am gonna turn off a light here, fall off my chair, so I can give you the full show of how the flashlight books work. So you get any old flashlight and you go behind the pages and secrets are revealed. Look at this. You can see what's behind the pages with your flashlight. So fun. Same thing with the Animal Journeys book. You put your flashlight behind the pages and look, it reveals all of the baby seals. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's turn the flashlight off and the lights back on so I can give you a sneak peek inside these flashlight books. So Shine a Lights are nonfiction, and it's a great way for your kids to cuddle up on the couch with you after a long day with a flashlight and settle down for the evening. My family likes to do this on Fridays. Frozen pizza, Shine a Light books, and flashlights. And it's a really great way that we spend family time, just decompressing the week. So here we go. For extra door prize points, tell me in the comments, what does your family do for fun at the end of the week to kind of relax and decompress? Do you guys read aloud? Do you watch movies together? Do you guys do puzzles? I am always looking for ways to engage with my children, and I would love to know what your family does. Extra door prize points. Animal Journeys is all about migration with different animals, and this series is my favorite series. It's just so fun. My favorite nonfiction series. Some of you are here to see brand new things, and guess what? I'm here to share the newest of the new. We have a new chapter book called Einstein the Penguin, and we do have books 2 and 3 coming out later this year. This is supposed to be a funny animal detective story. So there are some illustrations interspersed throughout. Let me see if I can find one for you like this. And in other places, we have full black and white illustrations, but it still has a larger font. Sorry, my nose is itching. Larger font and spacing between the lines, which is great for elementary school age readers. I know with my daughter, she was often intimidated with really small font. Something else that's brand new for your younger readers, I'm a Dirty Dinosaur, Hide and Seek. I'm taking 1 million of these to my next preschool book fair. How cute are they? So this is a board book with a lift the flap element. And what's really neat, I'm going to show you another one from this series. What's really neat about the I'm a Dirty Dinosaur books, do you see how it looks like the dinosaur is covered in mud? Well, the illustrator actually uses mud with the illustrations. I know, isn't that fun? So we also, this is a tried and true favorite. We have I'm a Dirty Dinosaur and I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. Add that to the list where I don't know where it is in my house. It's probably in my son's bedroom on his own shelf. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. This one is not a lift the flap. It features larger pages, but it still has this durable laminated feel, so you don't have to worry about your kids tearing the pages as they excitedly help you turn each page. You have so many favorites, and I just can't wait to show you more. But let's talk about chapter books. Can we do that? Because I know some of you have older children, and we have a lot of new chapter books. So I'm going to plug again in the clickable showcase. I have an entire section on chapter books. One of my dear friends made YouTube videos by ages, so you can kind of look by video and watching if you prefer that. But I also have graphics where you can just kind of swipe with your thumb and look at a summary of each one. A new series is called A Girl Called Joy, and this is a really sweet series. It does not have illustrations, but it does have the larger font, which is great for elementary school readers. We have two titles by Sarah Ann Jukes. And then we also, and let me show you the inside because they're set up the same way. Hold on. I'm turning off my alarm on my phone. This one does have slightly smaller fonts. And I'm really excited about these two. I can't stay in stock with these when I take them to book fairs because elementary school readers go nuts over them. So we have the Adventure My series. Yes, you can read them out of order, but it is fully illustrated with these gorgeous glossy pages, and kids love all of these different mouse adventures. They're really fun. Another illustrated book that we have, they're called graphic novels, right? So it's like comic books and novels, Married and Had a Baby, and this is what you get. This is a tricky kind of magic. This particular graphic novel, you follow the story of a little boy, Cooper, whose dad passes away, and he was a magician. Think like the kind of magician you'd see at a kid's birthday party. And in this book, he processes the grief in his own kid-like way of the loss of his dad. And so it's a really special title. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you tried and true favorites, and then we've got some other new ones, but they're all kind of mixed up. So we'll do a little bit of everything. If you're here because you want to save money and you want your kid to learn how to read, let's talk about the box sets. So we have this new box set. It is the School of Monsters Super Stack of Stories. That's a mouthful. Be sure to take a picture of this. You get 13 of our School of Monster books. Listen, you can get these individually, but you're going to save so much more money just getting the box set. And what's going to happen is you're going to get one. Your kid's going to fall in love with them, and then you're like, I have to go get more. So the way this is set up, the author wrote it where the adult reads the black text, the child reads the word at the end of the sentence, that colored font. And of course, your child is going to work their way up to reading the whole book. And at the end, you have all of the different words that your child learned while reading the book. And this illustrator's corner, where your kids learn how to illustrate the main character. It is a really fun series, and you're going to save all your dollars getting it as a box set. Now, the phonics, my first phonics reading library comes with 20 different phonics books. And again, you can get these separate, but I'm here to tell you, you are going to save like half price. If you try to get these separately, you will pay twice as much. So you want to get the box set. So I start reading these to my kids when they're 2 and 3 years old because it has rhyming language and helps to establish pre-reading skills. And then when they're older and learning how to decode words in early elementary school, this set is still going to remain on your bookshelf to help them learn all of the different phonograms for them to sound out. And each one of these books has a really cool QR code. So it's also an audiobook, and I call those magical mom moments. So these books are fantastic for the car, right? They're fantastic because you've got that audiobook element. They can follow along with the audio, or even during quiet time, or to give you a minute to run to the bathroom. Why do kids follow us all to the bathroom? I don't know. We're almost out of that season for me. So the next set I want to show you is the My First Reading Library. It has 50 different leveled readers. Take a picture of this one. So it starts out with the first 14 being dual readers. I'll show you what that means. And as you're progressing through the set, you can feel confident that your child is learning how to read because we have this wonderful, we homeschool. Yes, we're on our 7th year of homeschooling, and we had this wonderful learn to read curriculum, but my daughter needed extra practice. My son needs extra practice to become a better reader. And this really helped fill the gap. So the dual reader, the adult reads, the child reads, the adult reads, the child reads. So you're taking turns because learning to read is hard, y'all. Beautiful illustrations. At the end of every story, there is a reading comprehension puzzle, which honestly, my daughter loved those. I mean, she was motivated to read just to get to the fun puzzle. And you know what? That works for me. At the end, this is what the series looks like. We still have larger font, but it's no longer a dual reader, but you keep the really cool puzzles and the beautiful illustrations. This is the number one reason people want to host a party. So why don't we talk about, you're probably seeing things already and you're like, I want it all. My wish list is huge, but my budget is like this big. That's me. Wish list here, budget here. And if you feel that way, here are the top 2 ways that you can get all the things. Number one, you can actually become a brand partner just like me. You can do what I do for $10. And because there are no requirements, no sales quotas, you can do this for the discount. You can do this as a hobby, or you can do this to make consistent money throughout the year. It's up to you. My second favorite way to get all the things is to host a very simple party like this. You just invite and excite. I give you all the resources and I do all the work. This is my favorite part to do. And as a reward, you get to go on a shopping spree of free and half price PaperPie. And this is what most of my hosts want for free. So you will love the My First Reading Library. It is actually the best deal in the whole catalog. You get 50 leveled readers for $79. So that breaks it down to where I think you're spending like $1.60 a book. Isn't that a good deal? Now, if you were looking at this and you go, oh, that was fantastic, Alex, but I really think we've aged out of this. I got you. The set you want to look at is the Usborne Storybook Reading Library. So you have 3 different levels of books. And these are all classic stories that you're going to remember from growing up. So the first level is blue here, and more words per page, beautiful illustrations. And at the end of each book, you have really neat activities. There's even some talking point prompts for you as a parent, because at the end of the day, I need all the help I can get. Plus, just like the phonics box set, these have QR codes for you to scan and make it, a audiobook. So this is one of my favorite box sets to take on road trips. So if you're going on a trip, if you're going on vacation, take the box with you, set it in the back seat, and the kids can scan the QR codes, listen to the books. And you know what? The sound of reading is so much better than the sound of kids arguing over who's looking out each other's window. Oh my gosh. Are your kids like that? Do they argue on road trips? They're looking out my window. And I'm like, no, it's my car. It's my window. So the upper level in this series looks like this. It progressively does become longer in length, more difficult in content. And it's just a fabulous box set. And it's a great way to save as well. So you just saw my favorite box sets. Let me show you something else that's new to PaperPie. We have an entire line of imaginative toys. You got that right. All of our games, I hate to even call them toys. These games are interactive and they are supposed to spark imagination and the early blossomings of storytelling. So, playing pretend. Busy Town Puzzle is one of my favorites. Let's see if I can shake it open here. So, this is a puzzle that turns into a road. You can make all of these different shapes. And oh my goodness, my kids and I use this all kinds of different ways. My son just does good old-fashioned play with his Hot Wheels. Also, I will take his phonics word cards from his Learning to Read program, and I'll line up the flashcards, and I'll do this with math too around the road. And he'll take his car and he can't cross the bridge, my card, until he gets it correct. And it really makes it more fun when you can turn schoolwork into play. Just trust me on that one. It really does if you can turn it into a game. Let's talk about a lot more things. We're going to talk about babies, toddlers, all the different ages. So babies, this is my favorite. If you know anyone who has a baby or a baby shower, this is what you want. Nursery playbooks. It has all of these different multi-sensory elements, a mirror. It's just the softest minky with a story inside. And yes, those are teethers. We have this super cute frog, a lion, and a little red hen. I'm a huge fan of this new touchy-feely book. Do you see those googly eyes? So it is a multi-sensory touchy-feely book with something new to explore in every page. But I love that there's this auditory sound element. Do you guys hear my geeky physical therapist self coming out? If you missed the beginning of a video, I am a homeschooler and a physical therapist, so I geek out over a lot of this stuff. So I'm a huge fan of this touchy-feely book. Also, we have this new series of books that's broken down by age. So if you have a child who is 12 months or under, you want this series, because my father-in-law is an optometrist, and he told me when I was pregnant, did you know all that cute pastel stuff you're buying, really kids can't see that as infants? And I went, what? How did I miss that in school? Kids can really only see contrasting colors until they get older. And you know what? Rather than you knowing if they're old enough to see what, you get this set of books, and you know that as you're matching the ages, that your kids can see those contrasting colors. I'm all about things that make my life easier and simpler. Aren't you that way? Like, yeah, like dishwashers and dryers. Like, I like things that make things simple. Let's see. The other thing that I wanted to show you that babies and toddlers alike love is the Don't Tickle series. When you tickle the animal, you hear all of the different animal noises. And I know what you're thinking, Alex, a unicorn is an imaginative creature. Well, of course it is. But we also have tickle books that feature real animals. We've got so many. I'm sure you're going to find your next favorite. My favorite is the pig one, and I don't know where it is. I think that my kids have taken most of the books I wanted to show you, but that's okay, because that means they're enjoying their books. This is my other new favorite. It is a mirror book called Love Grows. It is a thick, durable board book for you to read with the young reader in your life. And you know what? They love mirrors. FYI, all babies, all little kids, they love mirrors. Okay, now if your kids are a little bit older and you want something more interactive, you're really going to like Which Ears and Which Tail. They both feature this little turn dial on the side, which adds interest and humor, because guess what? Little kids are busy, and it's hard to get them to sit still long enough to enjoy a story. This way they strengthen little fingers, and there's something to entertain them while you're reading. Something else I love is our fishing book with 5 little axolotls. We have other animals, but this is my favorite. So you have a magnetic fishing pole and different axolotls, and a board book material to help your kiddo learn how to count. And of course, with this really fun, interactive, quiet element, you could take this to a restaurant or a doctor's office where you need your child to be entertained, and it's quiet play. Amen for quiet play. Okay, now if you're thinking to yourself, I'm really looking to instill like qualities in my child that I want them to emulate, like table manners or politeness. Oh, wait, kindness and helpfulness. I mean, don't we want all of our children to learn this? And yes, you're displaying this with your interactions with your children, but books are a great way to teach these life skills too. And each one of these books does have a QR code, which means, yes, it's an audio book also. Now, here are my favorite read alouds. Remember how I mentioned Nibbles? Well, we have a brand new Nibbles from the fall in our series by Emma Yarlett. And if you've been around a hot minute, you know that we just got the bedtime Nibbles back in stock. Isn't that great? So Nibbles actually chews through all of these classic stories, and he causes all kinds of mischief. He is just so fun. So hysterical, engaging. Your preschoolers and your elementary schoolers love Nibbles. My other favorite read alouds are, actually, I'll show them to you in order. You're going to start with The Prince, the Witch, the Thief, and the Bears, Ninja Frog, and the newest is Space Pirate Bears. This series is my son's favorite picture books for dad to read aloud. This is classic bedtime material. You have a dad who's reading aloud to the kids, and you know what happens? They keep interrupting him and changing the story. I mean, you've never been interrupted by a child ever, have you? Right? My son thinks it's hysterical. The illustrations are engaging, and trust me, you want all three. They are chef's kiss, just fabulous books. Now, if you have a trip coming up pretty soon, I wanted to show you some really great books for you to take with you. These are called Sticker Life Stories. So these are nonfiction sticker books. But what's really neat about these particular sticker books is you're not going to throw it away when you're done, because it is, chock full of nonfiction information for you to learn about these historical figures, which I love. I love multi-sensory learning experiences. For your older kids, this is our newest escape room. My daughter just did an escape room with her friends, and I found out how much the mom had to pay for escape room. Had a mild heart attack. So I'm here to tell you that this is a deal, because you can have an escape room in the comfort of your own living room, bonus room, whatever. And you can do it over and over and over and over. And it is much cheaper than doing the real escape room. We have different themes. This is the theme park. We also have a museum one and escaping the video game. At the back of every book, you have all these like 3D puzzles to solve. It is a really fun experience. Independent for ages 10 and up. But guess what? My nieces, we gave them one of these, twin nieces, when they were in college in their early 20s, and they still had fun with the escape room. If you're looking for social emotional learning, I really want you to check out this set for ages 8 and above. It was written by a child psychotherapist, and it's really a workbook meets a doodling coloring book, and it's all about different ways to process different feelings, and I'm a huge fan. I have gone through several of these with my own daughter, and I give you a total thumbs up for that. Now, I almost forgot to tell you, we have a sale that is still going on from Christmas. Maybe they haven't noticed. I don't know. But you can actually get 3 books by Emma Yarlett. Yes, that's the creator of Nibbles, for the price of 1. You know what? Christmas has come and passed, but you're going to get this for free, and you're going to tuck it away in a closet and give it to your kids during December this year. Dragon Post and Beast Feast. Both of these titles have interactive elements with envelopes, beautiful illustrations, and they are really, really fun. You can't go wrong with Emma Yarlett, and you can't go wrong with buy 3 for the price of 1. Okay, what else was I going to show you guys? Just a couple things, and then we're going to wrap it up. I do want to show you Start to Cook. I recommend this for 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 21-year-olds who still don't know how to cook. But this is a really great basic learn to cook book with colorful pictures, very simple instructions, and this works for a lot of different ages. I'm thinking this would even be a great graduation gift for a child who's going to be leaving college, where they cook meals for you. My Year Of, we have several books of these creative journaling text in our catalog. This one is My Year of Discovery, so its focus is STEM activities, but my daughter has the nature one and the art one, and she just loves them. So it's a very small journal prompt or art prompt each day, and it's really fun. My daughter enjoys working through those journals because it takes like 2 minutes. It's so good while she's eating her breakfast. Really fun way to engage and get her mind going, even first thing in the morning. Okay, so I've told you about how to save money. I've shown you all kinds of different books, so many things. I didn't even scratch the surface, y'all. There are so many other things I could show you. So if you would like me to curate you a list of recommendations, please text me. That is my favorite thing to do. And I can make it based on your kiddos' ages, interests, so much fun. Remember, the party doesn't close until tomorrow at midnight. And don't forget to text me your envelope number so you get a prize. 1, 2, or 3. And even if you're watching this as a replay, you can totally play. That is it. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at my bookshelf thinking I could show you hundreds of other titles, but I'm going to let your fingers do the walking on the website, and I'll be in touch just in a couple minutes to see if there's any way I can help. Thank you. Have a good evening.